everyone, welcome back to my channel and my vlog. My name is Linda, if you haven't been here before. I am Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. In my last video, I made that cardigan and it's still there without buttons and without a hood. We'll see whether I will finish that in this video. I bet I will. But now I am actually making something else that I just started yesterday. Today is Thursday. I am making a little top, or it will be a t-shirt. And some of my people, my subscribers, asked me if I could do a tutorial on how I made the V-neck of the blue sweater. Oops. Oh no, it's stuck. On this one. Let's see. Where's the opening here? Yeah. So how I made the V-neck on this. So this is of course a bit different from the purple one that I'm making right now, the violet. This is saffron yarn, it's bigger, and then the clusters are smaller. I'm not sure how it will work on the thing that I'm making now. Also, this was one front panel, one back panel, and then tying them together, stitching them together with a slip knot. But this here is much smaller, but I'm going to try to show you anyway how I did it on that one. So we'll see how this turns out. This one I've started on the bottom here, and I'm going around and around and around and around, and up till here where the back and the front parted ways. So now I'm at the front panel, just up here. Of course, I'm going to make it from under the arms a little bit down there, and then up until the shoulders. And I'm going to leave a V-neck. So I'm going to start that V-neck now, because if I don't start it now, then the sleeves will be very big. So this one is from the bottom and up, while the others were from the middle and around and round and round, and then I've added up here. So the process is the same of how I do it. So let me just show you. I'm going to put on my helper so you can see what I do. Of course, what I did first was that I measured where the middle is. So I'm going to attach here and here the last stitch. I could of course attach them both here, but I think actually it's okay if I attach it here. Yeah. Just making clusters until I get almost to the middle. Actually, thinking about it, I think that I will do a cluster here as well, and make the slip knot in the middle. Then it will for real be, I'm making a double chain here now instead of just one, and then a slip knot in that one, like that. No, sorry, I shouldn't chain one. Now that I turn, I will also do a slip knot in order to get myself a bit further up here, and then I will do a slip knot in that stitch just to get a little bit further as well. Then I chain 1, 2, 3. Could maybe take 2, but I chain 3, and then I make clusters starting in that hole stitch, or yeah, the hole, the space, and go back. Chain 3 and turn again and go back. And one more. Oh. And now I have reached here again. I'm going to chain an extra. I've chained one, but I'm chaining one extra now. And then I attach it here in this space with a slip knot. Like that. Then I turn again. And I'm going back. And as before, I am kind of climbing up this chain. One slip knot. And in this stitch, another slip knot. And now I can chain 3. And do the clusters back again. And when we reach the end now, I will show you how it looks. What it looks like with half the V neck. Because of course this is just one side of the neckline. Okay, let's see. Here we can now see that we have started the V neck. And I'm going to continue up a bit more, 2 or 4, I think 4. I need at least 4, maybe even 6, yes. And then I'll do the other side later. So I'm just going to do the same thing here, up here, and then I will be back with you. Maybe even it will be kind of that I don't, I won't do this all the time, because then I will end up here, maybe here, with nothing on the neckline, with it on the shoulder, I mean. So it's better if I maybe end up here and I have this for the shoulder. Yeah, I'll meet you back when I've done that. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. So it's kind of a V here, and then there is this kind of like a strap, a wide strap. And now I'm going on the other side, so I'm going to start here. First fastening with a slip knot and chaining 3. Oh. And then I start the clusters. Should I chain just 2? I think maybe I should just have chained 2 here. There we go. And then I will just work back and forth on this, the same way as I did on the other side. And I will meet you in about some rounds when I have come a bit further. And let me then show you how the V is turning out. Well, I think that I will show you again. Now I've reached the middle again. So here is the V on the other side. And I'm now going to attach with a slip knot here. I'll chain 1 extra, so I'll chain 2. And then I grab it here, make a slip knot. Then I'll turn my work. And I kind of climb this chain, enter this stitch, and then I chain 3 before I start the next row of clusters. Turn the work again. Okay, chain 1 extra, slip knot on that chain, turn my work, climb the chain, enter the stitch, make a slip knot, chain 3, and go here again with a cluster. So let's just go to the end here, and I will show you how this V looks when it's more or less complete. I will of course also make 1 round of double crochets in that neckline, so it will be more beautiful. But here you can see the V. It's a good V, and what I will do is that when I made it all together with a back panel here, then I'll go around making double crochets, and I will show you here how I do it down here, because I cannot do double crochets in all of the stitches down here. Since I want the V, then I need to tighten it. So I'll show you how I do that when I get there. But I think that's a good enough tutorial for just this V neck for now. And I'm just going to continue, and let me see. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was the last that I have. Now I'm just here on this one. I will start here. So now I will not have any more V or decreasing. So I'll just continue the regular chain 3 and go back. I've now fulfilled or finished up here. Now we'll leave a bit of thread so that I can connect this on the shoulder. So then I have this yarn. I did the same with the other one. I have a good amount of thread here. Now I will start on the back panel. So I haven't got much yarn here, so I think I'll grab a new skein. So I am going to connect this now in the same chain or hole space as the front panel is. I'm going to connect it first with a slip knot, and then I will chain 1, 2, 3, and I will add a cluster in the same space. And then I will just go back and forth for a very, very long time, and that will be too boring for you to watch. So I will just kind of fast forward and show you when I reach the neckline, like a couple of rows before I am finished with this back panel. Okay, now I am on the second to last row, and I have here a space and then 4 clusters. When I look at the front panel here, I have 4 clusters. So I can make the neckline in the back just one, a little bit lower down than this here, but I think I'll do 2. And thinking about this when I'm going to connect this here is that when I do this kind of like the chain triangle here and then here, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces on the way back. So I can now attach this here. So I'll do that, chain an extra, and then I am attaching it to this space like that. And I could, of course, now go all the way on the other side and do the same, but since it is better to complete here, instead of just doing some random slip knots over to the other side, I will turn my work, and then I will be climbing up this chain, going into this stitch with a slip knot again, chain 3, and then make 4 clusters. And then I'm done with one side. There we go. I'm just going to cut off a little bit because I already have the thread to weave it in. So now I can see I got a little bit of a neckline on this side, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I will do it from the back first, or well, from the inside. That is the back. Let's just find the thread again and make a knot, and then let's see. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this here. So I'll have to see here. I will have 1, even though there's just a cluster here. I will have to think that this is where I'm going to make the last kind of what is called cluster, but it's not going to be that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking it's this one. There, slip knot, chain 2, and then going all the way over with clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4. It kind of seems maybe like this is a little bit wider than the other side, but I'm just going to attach this here. And 1, 2, 3, I'm going to chain. Maybe I will have to do this again. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the chain. It will work exactly as I anticipated, or hoped for, actually. When I was doing it, I was kind of doubting myself, second guessing it. And the 4th cluster, and chain 2, and attach it to this chain, and do another chain, or in the end, or slip knot, or whatever it's called. So there we have the back neckline like that. Now I'm going to connect the front and the back panel. Okay, this is on the other side now. Here they are. Well, let me turn my work. So this is what it looks like. Like that. It kind of looks a little bit wider here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clusters, and here's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think when we get the sleeves on, it's not going to be that noticeable. And also when we have this round of double crochets, it will be okay. But back here though, it will kind of be a miss because they're at 5 here and then here are just 4. Maybe I should go back here and kind of make this more narrow. Actually, thinking this will just be let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I kind of made a mistake here. This is also decreasing while this is going up. So I should have decreased here. So I'm going to have to frog this part. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to chain here. Instead of making a double crochet there, I have to chain it. So then I will add 1 stitch or 1 slip knot and then go there, 1 chain actually, like that. And now I will turn my work again, working or climbing up the chain, entering the stitch, and now I can make 3 of there and then make the clusters from here. Two clusters, 3 clusters, and then 4 clusters. So now they will be even. 1, 2, 3. I'll turn again. I'll just going to work this up and then we'll be back. There, now they are even, and I can now attach the shoulders to each other here and on the other side. I'm going to start here. I have the yarn and I will take my hook. And I don't have a knot right now. I could go back and find the knot, or I could just go ahead and kind of, no, like this. Take this, oops, take this around and going through this here so that we can start it there. And then I wrap the yarn around my finger like that. This is kind of in the way. Let's see there. No, I think actually I'm going to go back and find the knot. That's better. So here we have the knot. That's going to be easier. So I wrap the yarn around my finger so that it won't slide too much. And where is my back panel? Here it is. And then, first of all, I will go through here. And, well, no, I will have to do this way. No, I'll do that. And get the yarn. No, yarn through. What am I doing? Normally I just... Oh, yeah, I have the yarn outside. Okay, like that. And I take this yarn and get it like this. So I'm kind of attached in the corner. And now I start my thing. where I go in the back loop, or when this is the front, this is the back loop. Back loop here, and then in the back loop here, and then I take the yarn over, go in this stitch and this stitch and this stitch, and then I do it again. The back loop here, the back loop here, and then through and through. And I shouldn't be holding this very tight so this doesn't kind of go in, but it leaves a little loose, not really loose, but that it's not very tightened. So then I just do this over again and over again until I reach the end. I mean the fourth cluster. When I come to the fourth cluster, I have reached the end. I was saying this was a back loop of this here is not. This is the front loop actually. So just one of the loops then. It's not a big deal, I think. Maybe it is for the professionals, the really professionals. But for me, I think it is okay just to take one of them. And it kind of seems like it's the back loop here and the front loop here. But I start on back here, going to the front, and then go through all of them. Now I just got a couple of chains left there, and I'll do one more at least. Let's see, there, there, yeah, it will be the last one. I'll just do it here maybe, or should I try to get it? Actually, I think that was the kind of the last one where I was. So it's a little bit difficult to find a place here. It would be there. Let me see how that works out. It kind of looks bad. But I have a little bit left here, so it's kind of not the best. Okay, I want to complete here. So what I'm going to do actually is that I'm going to skip. I'm going to go back, but look at this. This is a nice neckline or whatever, border or slip knot thing. So I'm going back a bit, and instead of taking all the loops here, I'm going to skip one. So now I don't take this one. I take this one, and then this. And then I take the next one here. Why is it so much more difficult now? It seems so difficult now. Oh my goodness, this was kind of narrow, so I'll go. Was that narrow? I don't understand. Oh, it wasn't that one. Here. This one. Take a smaller needle, a hook, to open it a bit, to be able to get through all of these holes. Now I'll skip one again. And now it's this one. And I don't think I'll skip anymore, because now I think I will be good taking all of them. Almost at the end. This will be my last stitch. Kind of feel that I would have wanted to have one more, but that's okay. And then I do this. Is it a slip knot? And this was actually quite good for the that I had a little bit of yarn left and not too much. So here is that connected, and I will do the same thing on the other side. I'll be back when that's done. Okay, So now I attached both the shoulders and they look even and fine. So I am going to make one round of double crochet. I will start in the back here and go around here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, a little knot. I'll attach it with a slip knot. Chain 1, 2, 3, and I will do in kind of all the stitches, kind of 2 in the cluster, 1 in the space. I'm not going on this hole here. I will skip that because it will be too much. And when I reach now the oh, okay, let me show you. When I come here to the corner, I'll do one cluster, no, one double crochet there because this is not so big. But here I'll do 2 or 3. I think 2 is enough. 1, oops, 2, because it is kind of wide. And then I will do 1 in the kind of a stitch in between the chains, and then I'll do 2 on this next chain. And then again, I will do 1 here. You just have to find where you want them. If you can see here, it's kind of even, a little bit uneven here, maybe, but you'll manage. That's okay. Not a big deal. Here I will do 1. You just have to find somewhere to put your stitch. Here I'll do another 1. And then I'm on the other side now. So yeah, I'll meet you back when I'm down on the V. Okay, now we are down here by the V. And I have here a stitch that I want to make, but I'm not going to make the whole stitch. I will try to make it halfway and then make a halfway here, and I will just do this once, and then I will take 1 in the end, and then I'll just take through all of these 4. So I kind of connected them there in this here, and then I'll do the same. Then I guess I should do here first, take that halfway, this halfway, and then halfway in this stitch. Like that. I've got 4 chains now, and then I'll take it 3 here, and then I'll just do a couple of double crochets up here so we can get out of the way to see how it looks down on the V. Let's see. So there we have a V. See? I bet I could have done it differently. I can see now that there's something like they're kind of leaning towards the left. I bet there is some way to get this to lean to the left and this to lean to the right. I bet there is a solution for that. Maybe I should not have done the next one in the same stitch when I went up, but I think I should. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'll just go around, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. I'm done. So now we have the cardigan here. Another thing I didn't mention is that I started here, and then this is I want for the hips, and then I have decreased on the sides. You can see it, but it is in the side, so it's not very noticeable. Here you can see it, and here and here. There are 3 places where I've decreased, and the same on the other side. So this is more the waistline, And then here are for the arms. And this is a neckline. Looking good, right? Looking pretty good, I will say. Oh, I can see now that here I've done more stitches than here. So I'm going to do this again. I'm not going to add so many stitches. It should be a little bit more open like this. And after that, I will show you how I connect the sleeves, how I start working on the sleeves. I'm going just for short sleeves on this. Okay. When I make the sleeves, I start in the armpit. So I will go down here and make a slip knot. Again, in the same place as the other. I could actually start here as well. Maybe since there is so much here, maybe I should just do it here and then connect from there. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah. A slip knot and then chain 3. Because now I'm going to do the clusters again. No, I shouldn't do it here because here I should have the cluster. Oh, yeah. Start over. Let's bring it back to where it belongs, but I will not make a cluster down here. I'll just attach it. And 1, 2, 3, I will chain, and then I'll just take this and start the cluster up here, since I already have 2 clusters in that stitch or that space. So then I make a cluster here. I always chain one in between, if you have noticed. And then I'll just go around doing this in all of these spaces that I find. It's not always that I just start from these spaces, because sometimes when I do the dark blue thing, for example, then I've already made one round of these double crochets, as I did here, around the arm. And then what I do is that if I have a cluster here in this stitch, then I skip 1, 2, 3, and I go in a 4th stitch for the next cluster. So I skip 3 and go in the next hole, next stitch. But here I have actually these spaces that are kind of obvious where I should place the clusters. So let's just work around, and I'll show you. And here upstairs, yeah, up here I won't be skipping all the way over there because it would be too much. It would be too big of a hole or space. So I'll just find a place here, not just in one thread, but I kind of find or make myself a hole so I can make a cluster here. Normally it's not this tight, but today it was a bit tight here. There we go. And then I find the obvious space again and work my way back down to the armpit. Let's see. Now I am there. And now what I'm just going to do is that I'm going to just chain here like that. Under here, you just have to make it work for you. So when I do this, and then I make 1, 2, 3 chains, and then I start my cluster here already. And then I just continue. And I'll show you what I do when I reach the end of the next row, because it's a little bit different from this one. Okay, so now I have reached the end here. It's kind of a long way from here to here. I should now actually just connect these like this. But it's kind of a big hole here. So I think actually what I'm going to do now, normally I would do this, but what I will do now instead of that is that I make one double crochet here and then I attach it. So I'll be having 4 in this cluster, and then this space is a bit smaller. And now I will chain 3 again and continue this over. And since I had that big hole, I couldn't show you exactly what I wanted to do. So I'll just show you in the next round the second. Well, it's kind of every second row or round, actually, 2 different ways of connecting the end to the first, to the beginning, to the end to the beginning. So let's meet back when I am there again. Now we're back here. And now, since this should be here, should have been there, but I'm going to now make 2 double crochets in this. And together with this will make 1 cluster. So I'll just take it like that and chain it. So it's kind of a cluster, but as I said, this here should have been in that stitch, so these would have been closer together. But this is under the arm, so it's not a big deal. But normally when I do this looks better. I could show you in 2 rounds, because the next round will be the other thing that you attach here, and in 2 rounds it will be this again. So I'll show you that, so that you believe me when I say that it looks better. Now there is chain 3, and then I start in this hole. Oh. Wow. So now we're back again, and now we can see that this stitch is closer to this gap, so it's kind of in this gap. So I will in here make 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and I will add this as the third with taking it in the space and connecting it like this. See how that looks kind of neat, that it's kind of like a cluster in this space. So that's how it is. Now I'm kind of not anxious, but curious to see whether I've made too many rounds for this. Oh, it actually seems kind of cool. I don't think I need more rounds except for the ending, since this is going to be a short-sleeved tunica or top or whatever, t-shirt. So I think I will actually stop it here and just make 1 round of double crochet all the way around, as I did on the neckline here. And then I'll be done. So just making some chains, starting in this one, and then I will do all the chains. No, I will not do this one. I could have done it, but I will not. Just all the way around, like this. So I'm just gonna fulfill or complete this, and then I'll make the other sleeve, and then I'll show how it has become. Now I have finished it, so here is it. It's cute. It's not very big, so it's either for a very tiny adult, very, very tiny, extra small, or for a child. But with those extensions or with a decrease from the hips until the waistline. Maybe an extra small. And this is the back. Neckline up there. Yeah, it's cute. Really, really cute. A small one. It was easy, quick and easy. So, what's to do next? Actually, I think I will do something that I have done before, twice or 3 times. But this time I will do it and try to make it maybe my size, or at least an adult size, so it's not too small. Yeah. I am going to pick random colors for a sweater. So I've got a lot of extras, scraps here. But I will start with this. I'm not sure if I want to start with the whole thing, but I will start with this. And if I get kind of far, then I will cut it off and put the rest in here, and then I'll pick randomly. Because after this, I'll pick randomly in here. I don't know what I'm looking at, so yeah. And it will be in this style, the granny stitch style. Of course, it will not be like a tunica like this. It will be, or will it? Maybe I should do that, something like this. But bigger, much bigger. Okay, let's start with this and put the other thing down, and I'll do a random pick later. Oh, my nose. Okay, when I made this, I just started with a chain, a normal chain, but lately, actually a long time, I've been making a double chain, and I'm going to do that. It's easier when that is done to make the first stitch, the first round of the stitch. So I want to do that. Then I need quite a lot of this yarn on this side, so I can make that. When I do that, what I do is, maybe I should show you with my camera around my neck. Oh, no, I got so many things around me here. Oh, this is another whip. Another scrap yarn. I'll wind that up later. Just taking on this. Yeah, so the double chain, what I do is that I put this inside, I twist it, I grab this thread and I put that through there. So it's actually just a chain or a loop or whatever, a stitch. Then I go and from the inside under here, inside under there, and then I grab here and I go through. And I hold it like this. I hold the 2 threads here and this around my pointy finger or Peter pointer. And then I grab here. So under, and through. Under, and through. Under, and through. A bit closer maybe. Under, and through. Under, and through. Under, and through. And I'm going to be doing this for a long time. And I'm doing it kind of loose. I don't want to do it too tight, because later I want to be able to put this through the holes. So in the stitch, through the whole thing. have, well, I cut off the yarn, so I have this for later. And so now I have done this. It's 1.5 rounds of this coral color. And now I'm going to go for the new color. Let's just pick a random one. This is the small one. It's the purple or violet. Yeah, violet. This goes good with a coral, so that's good. Great. I'm just going to connect them. And then I'm going to continue just where I am. This is a scrap sweater, a scrap yarn sweater. So here comes the color change. Here comes the color change. Here comes the change. I say it's all right. Here's the color change. You can see that it's half pink coral and half violet, or at least, yeah, it's more or less half the cluster. So I don't think this will even last one round. So I guess in half a round I will be changing again. And that's cool. I've got a lot of this color though, the violet in the basket. So I may pick that again. We'll see. I am not actually happy or content with those colors that are in the basket. I would have liked them to be more vibrant. There are not that many vibrant colors. A lot of white and more fluffy colors. No, how do you say it? Well, not so bright colors. And I love bright colors, but I will be, at least for now, I will be obedient and just pick randomly from there. But if I see that it gets kind of boring, I may have to cut off some more yarn from the skeins and act as if they are scrap yarns. But they will go into the baskets, that's for sure. So I will pick randomly, hoping to get them. But for now, I'm not going to do that. So that will be later if I have to. And this is actually quite big. At least when I made the double chain, I think that, oh, this may fit me. So I'm kind of hoping that it will. Now that I've made the 1 round or 1.5 actually round of double crochet clusters. I haven't measured it already yet, but I think when I come to the end, I will try to see if it could fit around my waist or hips. My waist and my hips are more or less the same, I think. So that will be the same. But coming up soon, this needs to get, oh no, it's getting tangled with some other yarn here. Kind of looks like it's longer now, but it's not. There. Get out of the way, and then I can put this on the floor like that. That will be better. Okay, I've added it. Let's see. Kind of, but I'm not sure. If I lose another 10 or 20 pounds, I guess it will fit. So I am going to think that this is going to be for me. Anyhow, I don't no other people who wants to wear this except children. None of my friends anyway, I think. They're so elegant and stylish, while I am the sloppy and the crazy one, I think. It is actually, well, it's Thursday today, and it's actually almost 9 o'clock. And in an hour and 10 minutes, I will have my live. So I have to prepare for that. I mean, I will post that there is a live in an hour. But I will also have to take a shower because it will be midnight before I am done with the live, and then I will not want to take a shower. And today I have been out all day with the children, and 4 classes. We went on a hike, and we've been we've done several attempts to go for this hike, but it's always been bad weather forecast. They've said, oh, it will be raining, it will be raining. And last time that we were supposed to go, it was going to rain, but it didn't rain, not even a drop, and we didn't go. So we should have gone. But this time we said, now we'll just go anyhow. If it rains or not, we are going. And of course it rained. So we got wet, but the children were more or less in a good mood. So we kind of had a Norwegian hike like I was used to in Norway, where we had to go hiking every week or every other week with the small children. Oh, I did not like that. In snow, in wind. Oh, it was so cold and rainy and whatever. Oh. So in the first and second graders, we always had to do that. But as they were in 3rd and 4th grade, we didn't have to do it anymore. Or I felt that I couldn't defend spending a whole day outside because I was not a good enough teacher to implement the material, the curriculum and stuff outside in the forest, and me being wet and me being cold and being a zombie, more or less. So we didn't go out more than a couple of times, I guess, in every year. Or maybe a couple of times, or 3-4 times during the year instead of every week or every other week. But here we don't normally go on these hikes, but we can do that from time to time. And this was the first of this year to that place. We've of course been to other places, to playgrounds and stuff, because we don't have a very big and good playground at our school. There are 2 swings, normal swings. There is one kind of a thing where you can climb and slide and stuff, but it's for small children. When we bought that, they didn't think it's more suited for 3 to 6 year olds than for 6 to 9 year olds. And there is just one little sandbox with almost no sand in. So and that's all the and then there's a pyramid that they can escalate, they can climb on. But so it's nice that we can go to a playground at times. And actually in the end of May, we are going to a really, really cool place. We went there last year to the trampoline park. It's called Jungle Family. And it's filled with trampolines and mini golf and a lot of things. Some cars they can drive. Well, cars and slides and I don't remember all. So we went there last year and it was fantastic. The children loved it, and the adults also loved it. I mean, loved watching the children love it. That was my take on it anyways. It kind of seems like I'm almost reaching 1 round with this violet, but not. No. but almost. I won't be that far. It's more than half around at least. But I'm soon to change this color, or at least to attach a color to this. Let's see. Oh, it's very short, so I'll frog a little bit and let's take another skein. Let's see this one. This is kind of big. What can it be? I'm thinking yellow. No, I'm thinking brown. I was so wrong. Turquoise. Okay. Kind of cool. Doesn't fit. Doesn't matter. This is just random picking. Oh no, I have to connect it. So this is a really vibrant color. It's off to a good start, I think, with these three colors. I love the coral, love the lilac, and this turquoise or teal color is really, really nice. I like it. It's not my favorite color, but together with these, and it is very beautiful. Actually, I think if I had a sweater in this color, I think it would be nice on me, actually. Not sure though, but I think so. Let's see. Soon we will be changing until the teal or turquoise. I have such problem saying turquoise. So I have stopped saying that, kind of, and I'm saying teal instead, because I kind of learned from one of these videos on YouTube that this color is almost kind of teal. I'm not sure if it's really teal or the teal is, if the teal is more green maybe, but let me just call it teal and you can see it and you know what it is. But it is 9 o'clock soon. So, that being said, put on your work, Linda. Make the post about what in an hour there's a live, and then go and take a shower. Today it is Friday, and yesterday we had a very nice live. There were actually quite a lot of people. Well, in the beginning there were none, or Sam was there from Australia, and I, of course. But then more and more people came, and it was really, really nice. A nice time. We got to show Susan's 2 beautiful baby dresses that she had made. And I showed some of the things that I've been making. I mean, the purple top that I just showed you, that I just finished yesterday. And yeah, and somebody wanted some tips, so I showed that. And I also showed how to make a magic knot when you attach one yarn to another, either if it's the same color but a new skein, or if it's another color to attach. Yeah, different things. It was really nice. There were some new people there. That was really nice to have some new faces. I don't see the faces, but some new words, new names. Really, really nice. And yeah, now I am still working on this, of course, this scrap yarn sweater. Let me show you how far I got. This is what I've been doing. It's coming along. Oh, this is, it's better to show you like that, so you don't see the ending, which is on this side. It's coming along. It's being, it's a scrap yarn sweater, so all of the colors are randomly picked. Now I'm at the teal one. It's quite a big skein, so I may want to cut it off before it is done, because if it will be 5 or 6 rounds of the same, I think maybe that's a little too much. So if that happens, Then I'll cut it off and put it back in the basket for a later pick. Yeah. So now I'm just going to watch some YouTube videos. Actually, now I'm watching Katie from, I never remember, some Celestial. Katie the Celestial Homebody. I discovered her a couple of weeks ago, or just 1 week ago maybe. And she's really good, really great. Fresh breath. Oh, a piece of fresh breath. I don't know how to say that, but she's really lively, not like lively. She's very enthusiastic and a good explainer, and yeah, I really like watching what she has. And her videos varies from the first video I watched was from a market, and she had 2.5 hours. And then I saw one video, I think it was 1.5, or at least it was more than 1 hour. And now I'm watching a video, the last one she has out is about a bit more than 20 minutes. So her videos vary in length. So if you want to watch somebody who is vibrant, enthusiastic and fun, you should watch her. She really has a quick wit, quick mouth. So yeah, she's good. Well, let me just do that. Here we go. Here we are with our project. It's coming along. And yeah, not the best colors together, but this will do. It's okay. I don't think it's going to be my size though. That's too bad. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think I'll end this vlog here. The most important thing was the top that I made, and that I showed you how to make the neckline, the V neckline, and how I make the sleeves from under the armpit. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this. I guess this is a little short. I'm not sure though. It took some time explaining how to make it, so maybe it is a bit longer than I think. Hope you liked it, and hope you pressed like and make me comments. Write me a comment about what you want to see. What do you want to see me make? Apart from what I'm doing. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. I really appreciate every one of you, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for being here, and see you next time. Bye-bye.